What up, what up? It's Ace OG, back in the top, back in the video. So, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna title this video, but it's kind of a somber video, video that I did not expect to create today. I actually had my mind set on like a couple of topics I was going to tackle today. But I got some news today at work, and I'm going to address it here. And as a disclaimer, it might be a little bit unsettling, so watch to your own discretion. All right. So admin notes, thanks again. Subscribe to the channel. They'll keep pushing it out. You leverage, better yourselves. So as a caveat, it's a little bit windy, so my apologies for the wind. And also, it's really cold out here. It's 40 degrees, but it feels like 33. So, but like I said before in other videos, like the cold, of course, it's bothersome, but it will not prevent me from coming out here to work out or to walk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going to happen. I'm going to come out here and still get my walk in, right? Just get into it. So, I came into work today and talking to one of the ladies at the front desk. Really nice lady. She always make coffee for everybody, right? So I grabbed a cup of coffee. I was about to go back into my my office, and another lady, they actually onboarded me on this job almost about 2 years ago now. Another nice lady. She said she couldn't sleep last night. So conversation progressed, and I'm like, and that was really random. Her saying that, right? So I'm like, why you couldn't sleep? So the lady at the front desk knew what she was talking about, but I didn't know, right? There wasn't an email sent out yesterday about this incident, so I had no clue. So long story short, apparently, well, actually, let me get a little bit of backdrop when it comes to this, right? So there's the building I work in has 9 floors to it, right? And there's 4 different agencies in that building. One of my companies being one of the agencies, right? So there's a roof on top of the building. There's events happen there. Actually, it's a really nice view of DC going to that roof. They have fireworks you can see from there doing 4th of July, all these things, right? So apparently, a lady from another agency that works in my building jumped off the roof yesterday. Yeah, you heard me right, y'all. You heard me right. And so I've been on that roof plenty of times since I've been working there, and it's difficult to jump off that roof or just to get on the other side of the barriers and the fence to get onto the other side of that particular barrier. If that makes any sense, right? Like, it wasn't easy for her to get on the other side of that barrier and that fence and jump off that roof. So that means it's very calculated. And come to find out, she actually had a note left, I guess, at her office or something like that, whatever. I don't want to get it too confused, whatever. But 9 floors, y'all. 9 floors. She jumped, and she passed away. She didn't make it. She had to hit a railing. It was on the side of the building when she came down, and I'm not gonna get into the details, but my coworker and a couple other folks had told me about, how it looked when they actually saw it, and it was pretty gruesome. Like, you wouldn't think 9 floors is pretty high. I mean, it is kind of high, but you wouldn't think the trauma that she had actually fell on that railing and on the ground that it would be like that bad, but it was pretty bad. So it's the holiday season right now, right? So there's a lot of depression going on in the world. A lot of folks feel like they don't have family, they don't have people they can turn to, all these other things. And I was sitting here like really thinking like what was going through this lady's mind. First of all, her being a lady to do something like this, like it shows she was really in a bad space, because most women that I've seen that actually have attempted any type of self-deletion was going to do pills or drink or something, right? It's not anything that's going to be like this crazy and this severe. I don't know how old the lady was, but the fact of the matter is it was a lady that did it. Now, I'm not saying that it would be any better if a guy did it. I'm just saying that it's really crazy to me to think that a lady had enough courage to do this. And it was on purpose, right? she didn't want to be here no more. Now I'm bringing this up because, like I said, the holidays is upon us right now, right? We just had Thanksgiving, and now Christmas is coming within the next 3 weeks, right? So it's gonna be a lot of people in your space, outside of your space, that's gonna be like really depressed, not gonna feel like they have anybody in their corner. My oldest son actually brought one of his friends over from his previous work over to our house for Thanksgiving this year because he couldn't make it down to see his mom, right? So he didn't want his friend to be in his room that he's renting out the whole time to spend Thanksgiving. He wanted him to be around, folks that, that care about him, right? So I had no issue with him doing that, right? So the thing is that, we really got to think about people when it comes to this time of the year. We really do. Because not everybody has a family. Not everybody has anybody in the corner. You got a lot of folks that are in situations right now where they may be facing eviction. They may be facing their car being repoed. You know what I'm saying? It's when you have things happen in your life that's really bad during the holiday season, it's like 10 times worse. Especially if you have kids, you have folks that depend on you. It's just, you can be in a really, really bad mental state. And I don't know what mental state this lady was in, but it had to be really, really, really bad, y'all. Think about that. I don't want to really harp on how she self-deleted herself, but 9 floors, and she had to like I said, the way the roof is situated, it was not easy for her to get over that thing, y'all. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that means she really intentionally meant to do this to herself. So it's a really, really, really bad situation. I really pray that her family is comforted by God during this time of bereavement, because so close to Christmas, right? You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. And this is not any self-judgment on her, because everybody deals with things differently. That's the way things go. You know what I'm saying? Folks can sit here and say that they'll never self-delete and they'll never be in a mental space where they feel like they can't live no more. But you never know. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? The human brain is a very complicated thing. And I tell my boys this all the time. Never say you would never do anything, because you never know. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things that happens to us in our lives that will change the outcome of our lives and how we think about things. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? You think you're strong, but let something really happen to you and put it to the test and see how that work out for you. You know what I'm saying? It may not work out that well, right? So all I'm saying is that, make sure y'all take care of each other. Make sure y'all think about each other, you know what I'm saying? Think about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Understand what kind of mental space you're in right now, and make sure that you're in the best healthy situation possible for yourself. Because there's purpose for your life, for everybody's life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's here for a reason. Every single person on this earth is here for a reason. And I hate that this lady felt like that her purpose wasn't well enough, or she couldn't make it through life, and she had to end life before God called her home. This is a really crazy situation, it really is, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like this is not uncommon in America, unfortunately. A lot of folks are really doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially military veterans, they've been through some stuff, so it's kind of crazy. But like I said, I really feel for the family, for that lady, and we just got to think about each other, y'all. We have to really put ourselves in the best mental space possible. And if you feel like that you need to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Email me if you have to, right? But your life has purpose. So let's live in our purpose, because life is worth living. Life is worth living, y'all. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how bad it is right now. I don't care how bad it was. Life is worth living. So live life, y'all. All right? So you want to discuss this topic or something to benefit your channel, email me at aceog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. SaceOG, signing out. I'm gone.